Alright, I'm going to try out something in here, and I think it'd be a pretty slick way for us to do Hangouts on Air for our Google group that we have. And so I'm going to kind of show how to configure a setup here. I've only played with this a few times, but I'm going to try to set it up here and just demonstrate kind of a multi-screen video that we could set up for our live talks. So if you go to the Hangouts on Air tab, in Google Plus, and you want to do this on, like, we're gonna have two computers set up. So this is the what I'll call the control station computer, and we started a Hangout on Air from there. So let's call this a test Hangout on Air 2 because I made one earlier, and we can invite people in our Google group to join or something like that. So you just have to select some group to have here. Sorry about the window. Okay, let me move this other window into the screen so you can see what's going on now in the new Hangout on Air window. Move it over. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so now we're preparing a Hangout on Air, and I think any of this video here is not actually going to go into the final YouTube clip. This is just kind of the setup. Now, I have over here a second computer. This is going to be the speaker's computer. So this would be the computer that our presenters would use. They're going to show their slides on here. But this is just a Chromebook Pixel. And so we're going to set it up with... we're going to go to Google Plus over on this computer, and this this can be the same. I thought there might be a problem with this having the same account. So I don't know if you could see here on this machine. If I go to Google Plus, I'm still on the same account as the control station computer is, but I still see I see a Hangout on Air invitation in my own account. I can click Join Hangout. So I'm going to do that, and you agree that your participation is recorded and publicly streamed on Google Plus. And then I turn off the now I'm going to I'm not sure. Okay, I'll just turn down the sound. I'm turning down the sound on my local computer, so the recording's okay. So sorry about that. So here's what I've got. This is my Pixel. This is going to be the speaker's computer, and it joins that Hangout of the main control station computer. So the idea behind this then is on the Pixel, you click on the screen share and you say you want to present. On the Pixel, it only shows a presentation of the full screen. But then I can go to a presentation, like a slide that I have here. And now you can see that from the control station computer, I can select just that slide. But in the control computer's camera view, and we'll have to test if ideally we would have a setup for like have a secondary camera or a back-facing camera, so that the control computer will be kind of the view of the speaker himself. And probably also have the microphone turned on that computer. So this one would be like just the presenter's view, the view of the presenter himself and herself, and we could put in an external mic into this computer so that we get really good audio pickup from them, and camera on a tripod that's looking at the presenter and the background of what they're talking about. But we also have their computer here joined in as a separate screen. So oh, okay. So yeah, and now that I actually haven't started broadcasting yet. So I think once we get this all configured, now the presenter, like I'm over here on the Pixel and I'm changing slides, you know, you've got a nice view of their slides, and then who's ever operating the control computer can switch back to, you know, this would be a view of the presenter talking, and then they could go back to their slides. So the speaker doesn't have to actually see this or worry about it, but who's ever operating this, you know, the control station computer can totally handle that. So when we've got this all set up, and we could turn off the mic, you know, in order to not get. You can kind of adjust the mic settings, so like you can mute. Does that work? I don't know if I muted. Let's see, mute. I wonder if the mute didn't work in this case. That's a little strange. It didn't show up as still muted. But you can mute the presenter's PC so that you don't get any kind of audio interference from having two separate recordings in the same room. So, and then when it's all set up, we can start the broadcast. And so here it's giving us a countdown of, so you have to kind of get this set up in advance, I think, you know, before the presenter. We can't just go slam this in right away. So set this up a little bit earlier before our speaker gets here. Okay, and I think we're all set up now. So the speaker, we can do our club announcements, and then when our speaker comes up and starts speaking, we can switch over to his slides. And just as long as everybody continues to use that presenter, you know, the presenter laptop, and for their presentation slides, then we just have to have that computer joined to the one Hangout. So I think that'd be really slick. So hopefully we can give it a try, and I'll post this on Google Plus and get some feedback from everybody else. Okay, bye. And I need to stop recording. Okay, bye.